Put the gun down.
I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
Give me the gun.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my Anime Red channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be unboxing Goldie, Roger, and Whitebeard. The moment in the Wano Kingdom arc where the two face off against each other and their weapons clash, causing massive destruction around the island, showing off incredible hockey as well. Starting off this unboxing, we will be doing Whitebeard. It comes in the standard Banpresto packages as normal. We have Whitebeard himself. Then we have the base, and then we have his halberd. Here's the body. It's pretty well detailed. It's incredibly vibrant. Here we have the foot stand that goes into the rock formation that will be showing off soon. The colors on him as a whole are very bright and vivid. I don't like the darkened eyes on either of these two figures, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. The colors overall, though, still, as I said, are really bright. His yellow hair, the bright red on the coat, the lime green even is kind of a brightish color. And then we've got the cloak or coat, the navy kind of symbol. Not really sure if this is a navy coat, because I don't think he was in the navy, but he could have been. We've got the gold tassels on his shoulder, the red on the cuffs of the jacket, and this rock formation on his raised leg as well. We've got his standard Jolly Roger, the purple skull with the white beard and or mustache, whichever one you would prefer to call it. The cloak itself, or the coat, is pretty wavy. And then we've got the halberd. Not a whole lot of detail to this thing, though it does have some. It has this really nice gold touch to it with these small etchings on the base of it. It has some battle-worn damage on the black of the blade. And then the halberd itself is pretty curved looking to show the downward motion that is depicted in the fight. Don't mind the cat here on my thumb. Have a lot of animals. And then we've got the rock formation, which looks actually pretty nice. There are quite a few pieces to this thing. It looks really jagged, depicting the clash between the two. We've also got the notch marks on the bottom, and then one on the top, where he will sit inside of them. There's a nice shade of grays and darker grays to go with these rock formation, to just show off the varying degrees of the rocks themselves. Here I'm trying to show off where the figure goes, albeit rather clumsily. The long leg goes in the lower peg, and the heightened leg goes in the top one. You can kind of see the peg hole there. And here I'm showing off that you can't put the halberd together. You have to actually put it separately into the bottom and the top hand, because there is a notch on the bottom and it will not just pull all the way through like in most figures. Here's the notch on the bottom one, and you can only put this in one way. Here he is put together, looking rather imposing with this downward flailing motion, or charging motion towards Goldie Roger as the two clash against each other. Using my hands as a turntable because, well, I'm broke like that and don't have one of those fancy turntables. But you still get the basic gist of it. The cloak flowing backwards as he's going down with the blade on the Goldie Rogers. And next up we have Goldie Roger himself. His body, the base, and then we have just the blade of his sword. Overall, this figure is a lot smaller than Whitebeard, albeit not by much, but the base itself is actually a lot smaller. This character looks really fluid. The motions and the movement in his coat, his shirt, his pants, and even the yellowish gold sash around his waist We've got nice vivid colors on this one as well. The red is really bright to go along with the gold buttons on it. Again, the gold tassels on the shoulder, the gold hedging around the cuffs. And then we've got like all these waving motions in the coat itself, which go really well, again, with the motion. And just to show off more of the impact the two had when they fought each other. Check out this guy's six-pack. He does look rather intimidating. And then we've got the blade. Nothing really special here. It's got very minimal detail to it, and the blade itself just sticks into the base of the hilt on the figure itself. Again, some battle-worn damage markings on the blade. And then we've got the piece put together. Once more doing my hand twirling because, as I've said before, I don't have one of these fancy turntables. Although I will look into getting one sooner or later. But as I said, the base on him is quite small compared to WhiteBeard, which is a little bit of disappointing. And now we have the two together. As you can tell, once more, WhiteBeard's is just that much higher. This could also just depict Goldie Rogers' power himself, as those rocks would have flying off of WhiteBeard's base or feet due to the impact that Goldie Roger himself made, as well as WhiteBeard. And possibly the smaller formation on Goldie Rogers just to kind of show off that he's not so easily moved. One thing I would like to note before we go is that I wish this had some hockey. Alright everybody, but that's a brief overview of the new figures that I've gotten. Let me know what you all thought of them, and I'll see you all next time.